It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Go, 38.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards on the ground. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 12, Lance. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it right around the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a throw. Walker hit and the ball is out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. A good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 6-0 our score after 1.
Let's go.
2nd and 11 at the 41. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ball red. Blue, yellow. 6, red. Blue, black. Blue, green.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Here's 2nd and a yard. The Seahawks at 8-4 now in the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready! Go 3. Warrior 17.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Brock Wright from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Lance now on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Pittman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Big Lion. Hurt. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Come on.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Come 19. Street.
They'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Ken Walker, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they'll give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. This one taken just inside the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
This is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now a play fake here on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw now on the final play. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Walker has it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The tight end in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he'll be brought down at the 27. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 27 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 31, Lance. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it He's having quite the performance. Couple touchdown passes. Almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lance. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll drop to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Hey, catch. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They're going to look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, here's Lance. And he wisely will throw that one away.
When you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, You're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now a play fake. Lance. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now Lance. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Michael Pittman with his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Walker now on first and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Coming up on second and 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got his tight end, Fant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is the tight end Fant, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Lance. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, we all just got